Baron Davis is
up,
a
BD?
13-year veteran of the National Basketball Association.
You got some Iversons
He's
on?
strolling in right now.
Yeah, man, it's the finals.
Is that they are? Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, buddy.
How are you? Take a seat.
You're the best.
Yeah, right back at you. How you doing, Baron?
I'm excellent, man.
Good to see you.
I'm good.
Is the
Maybe I should turn this.
No, it's okay. We'll get you a mug too. We'll set that thing up. Are these finals over? Are we done? What do you think?
No.
Why do you say that?
You know, every game in the finals is a different game. You know, so
how is this game 3 going to be different? Walk me through how this could possibly be different.
well, you just never know what's going to happen. You know, so each game is its own separate game. Even though the series is 2-0, you never know what's going to happen in game 3. Somebody could get hot. Somebody could get out of rhythm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Someone can foul out. Anything could happen.
Or somebody could, kick LeBron in the nuts. No, I understand what you're saying.
You know, not so much like that, but, you know, there's a rhythm to each and every game.
No question.
You know, it was the same thing. You know, I just never count out teams in the finals unless it's like when the Lakers was playing New Jersey, when it was just a clear cut. Like, you know, it was clear cut that they maybe would not get a game. But each and every one of those games are individual games. But I think in this finals, you can't rule out LeBron and the Cavs. I don't think that they've played their best basketball. I think they came to Oakland with a kind of cavalier mentality,
if you will,
and they ran into a buzzsaw. And the Warriors are not. They're only focused on one. They haven't lost. They are only focused on one thing, and I think that's what happened.
Baron Davis here in person in the Rich Eisen Show studio. I mean, Tristan Thompson plus J.R. Smith plus Kyle Korver plus Darren Williams plus Richard Jefferson plus Iman Shumpert have scored less than 50 points combined through 2 games. I mean,
yeah.
So how do these guys how do they perform better? What does Tyronn Lue do to get more out of his bench, or even Tristan Thompson and J.R. Smith when they're out there on the starting floor?
You know, I think working them into the offense, working them into the rhythm of the offense. When you watch, I didn't see game 1, but watching game 2, none of those guys were really aggressive inside of the offense, and so
let me give you just, by the way, they weren't in game 1, 2.
Yeah, I kind of like watched the highlights.
Just give you a little heads up right there.
But you know, it's Robert Horry said something really.
Okay.
He said something on ESPN yesterday.
Okay.
Outside of Akeem and Tim Duncan, but he said that a lot of times the best player on the team, when they get to the finals, they want to take everything upon themselves. And sometimes as role players, you have to go to the best person on the team and say, hey, I got you. Or go to the coach and say, coach, work me in. You're going to need me later in the game. So I think that's a lot of that is going on with those group of guys. And, you know, they have to come together and figure out how they're going to be important to this series and how they're going to individually and collectively leave their imprint on this series, because, you know, 50 points in 2 games is unacceptable. I think they all know that. I think they're frustrated about that. But, you know, it's a combination of them taking upon themselves and talking to LeBron and talking to coach and saying, hey, you know, give us, you know, work us into the offense, get us in the rhythm, and we'll perform for you.
So, you know, I'm here. Look, and you know, I'm all about the nuance, the gray area, the pull back, pump the brakes, let's have an intelligent discussion and deep dive into something. I'm all about that. I'm having a tough time doing that here for game 3 of this series. I'm having a tough time, even though the Warriors' margin of victory combined over these 2 games are fewer than the points that they won games 1 and 2 by combined last year's finals. Fewer. It just feels completely different. It feels that Durant is so far and above Harrison Barnes last year and has proven to not only provide a spark on both ends of the floor, but what he's doing when he's switched on to Kyrie Irving is the most impressive thing for me.
For sure.
How does it come from your point of view about what Durant has been doing?
I think Kevin Durant is really dominating the series right now. even though LeBron is the most dominant player out there. I think Kevin Durant is really dominating the series because of, it's all of the little intangible things that he's doing is affecting the growth of the players around him.
Right.
So it's making it easier for the guys around him. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, the fact that Curry doesn't have to bring the ball up, all he's got to do is spot for three.
He can bring the ball. Kevin Durant can run the pick and roll. Kevin Durant block. Not only is he blocking shots, but he's getting steals, outletting it for threes. And the one thing about the Warrior team is they live off of your turnovers, converting your turnovers into three-point baskets or easy opportunities. So when you have someone who's 7 feet out there, it's easy for everybody, and I think that he's using that to his advantage.
Who was the best big man that got switched on to you in a pick and roll that was difficult for you to shake?
Nobody, man.
I love that answer.
I mean, who? I don't know.
That's because again,
Robert Horry was there was like Robert Horry and I don't know, a big dude.
Because Durant seems to me to just
Brian Grant was really good at I used to hate having him in the pick and roll.
Okay.
Because he was great.
But neither of these guys were 7 feet tall, right? No. I mean, Durant is just he's a unicorn, right?
Yeah, he's a whole different thing, man. He's a original. He's a one of one.
So the Cavs have to win 4 of the next 5. How do you see that happening? Man,
it's gonna be tough.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But you never know. The playoff, the championship don't start until they lose at home. So, the Warriors served at home. They were very impressive, and the Cavs have an opportunity to come home and get a win, and just change people's perspective and get some momentum for themselves. But I don't look past any game. When I'm watching the finals, because, you guys were the same people who said the same thing last year. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, it's over. And then, to make up for what, the excuse was, oh, Draymond and da-da-da-da. So you never know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? And I approach the finals as, each and every game is a different game, and it's a momentum changer. You know what I mean? Because anything can happen in that game.
Baron Davis, we already came up yesterday on our show with the excuse that people are going to have for the problem with the NBA for the lack of a competition if the Cavs get swept out, and it's LeBron, because everybody blames LeBron for everything, and it's LeBron not because he didn't score enough. It's LeBron for leaving Cleveland to go to Miami to create that super team, putting that idea in the head of Kevin Durant to go create the Golden State super team. Somebody is going to take that cheese in the media. Someone's going to take that cheese in the media.
I mean, that's petty, though. That's petty,
You think so?
Yeah, I think that's extremely petty.
I agree.
Yeah,
but someone's going to take that cheese.
Petty,
Why are people petty about LeBron, you think?
Because he's great, because he's good, because he's a great person. He's a good person. He does well in the community. He's an amazing person. And so you can't help but be petty, when somebody is just great and humble, and there's no better athlete that in my generation or pretty much any generation that I've seen do the things that LeBron James have done on the court and off the court, and just like individually as a person. So for me, it's like I'm a huge LeBron James fan. I'm a huge Warriors fan too. Don't get that twisted, but I'm just saying, as a person, as a player, as an athlete, he far succeeds, any other athlete in my eyes, just because of who he is and the legacy he's creating while he's playing.
I agree with you, and and as we saw in Trainwreck, he's a pretty damn good actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He's funny.
Do you know how he is rapping? Are you aware of this?
He's a good rapper too.
Well,
he's all right. KD is nice.
That's what I want to say.
KD is nice.
When we come back, I want to hit you on that, because we heard the KD LeBron rap that's out there right now.
Okay.
Have you heard this from 2011?
Yeah. I heard it a long time ago. Yeah.
I want to get that story, and then I want to hit you on Lonzo. Okay. I want to hit you on Lonzo and what you can tell me what's going on in this young man's head best you can. Yes, Baron Davis is here, and then right behind him is Matt Eisman and Akbar Bajambiamila right here in studio. We're going to have a lot of in-studio guests in hour number 3, a fun third hour here on this busy Tuesday in June edition of the Rich Eisen Show. See what my buddy Chris Law over there is wearing? Stand up there. Stand up there.
The black Santa sweater, man. That fit. Look at that. Man, I look like I look like you, man.
Good one, yeah. You know,
That does.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
That looks like you.
Rich, I got a large head. I don't know. I
Give
can
him the
stretch
glasses.
those puppies
There
out.
it is.
What's the price? Some
Be
nice,
careful, Rich. Be careful.
Prada frames here. What do you got here?
Be careful.
Oh boy, this is going. Man,
Come on, man. We got to take a picture of that. Put that on social media. Look at that.
Oh my God!
Come on. Yes.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Do we have a Santa hat in here?
Ooh, I might have one under my desk.
Ooh.
Do you have one under your desk?
If you have one under your desk,
Come on now.
we'll make it
That would be fantastic. Problem is there's too much under your desk. It's a super fun cleanup site down there.
Man, what did you have
I have a camo
under your
sweater.
desk? Please tell me what you
Come
have
on.
under your desk.
Oh, he's got 3
It's like a
priority
closet
mailbags.
under his desk.
These are the tins that his mom sent him for
the cookies?
Christmas cookies.
Nice.
All right.
3 years
Those
ago.
These
are
are
valuable tins.
last year's Christmas cookies.
Okay.
Look at this.
Hey, man.
Easter cookie tins.
Are you like a
He's
Honestly.
a hoarder. He's a hoarder.
Oh,
you
he's a
should put
hoarder.
the wig
Holy
on
crap.
just for
By the
hoarding.
way, it's like 3 Christmases worth
Jesus,
of
what's
tins.
wrong with you, man?
Okafor jersey.
Okafor
Oh my
jersey?
God!
That's my guy. Welcome back to the Rich Eisen Show. Baron Davis sticking around for a second segment. Matt Eisman and Akbar Bajambiamila of American Ninja Warrior. They're on deck. We'll be chatting with them shortly here on the show. So in 2011, apparently during the NBA lockout, Kevin Durant and LeBron James got together and rapped.
Yeah.
Did a rap. So you've heard this song
Yeah,
before.
I heard it.
Okay, because somebody just like put it out on Twitter saying that they had I guess the studio sessions, if you will. And
They probably have my raps too in my studio.
oh, is that right?
session.
Did you
Yeah.
rap in Ohio though?
Uh-huh.
You did.
Remember
Spider
during the
Studio?
lockout, I think during the lockout I wound up at Cleveland or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Cleveland during the lockout.
All right, so let's just I guess in
So
a way.
it was like a whole, during the lockout, a bunch of basketball players, start going into the studio recording songs and things like that. And,
Okay.
Just
Well, I didn't. You learn something new
it's
every
a
day.
bunch of dudes. It's a whole it's a bunch of archives.
Okay. Well, this is a snippet of KD and LBJ rapping. Here's first up is Durant. We'll hear him first.
In every sorority name, I'm feeling like the world is Skip Bayless and I'm LeBron James. It ain't easy on the path I'm on, but put the world on my back cause I'm that strong. Long journey I've been on from the very start. No way I die off with this iron heart. It's the kid King James, acting 330. Let's get him.
No.
That part of the ad is,
somebody edited that wrong, man, and put that out. I heard a better.
Kinda faded on
LeBron can
him.
rap, man. I heard a better verse from LeBron.
You did hear a better version?
Yeah, LeBron can rap. He got bars. Lonzo Ball got bars. KD got bars. Dame Lillard got bars.
Dame
Lamar
Lillard's
Shumpert is cold. Lou Williams is cold. This summer I'm doing a mixtape called Basketbars.
Okay.
All are like, I'm gonna get a bunch of basketball players. You want to do an intro or something?
No, I would like to be part of it.
You play instrument?
I do not.
All right. What can you do? Can you rap?
I believe I've got bars.
For a Grammy award-winning artist, I believe.
Do we have? Do we don't
You
have
got
that?
bars too?
I'll pull it in. I'll
Oh,
pull
come
it in.
on. Are you?
Ice-T was on the podcast version of this
Ice-T
show.
don't count.
What? What do you mean he doesn't count? What do you mean Ice-T doesn't count?
Ice-T don't count, man.
Why? Because he's been in an insurance commercial? I mean, is that why?
And so many other things.
When you've been in Law and Order, you no longer count?
Right. Yeah.
No kidding. I didn't know that. Because I rapped for him, and he told me he made it seem like I had bars. Okay,
Yeah,
roll
you
it.
know.
Roll it for Baron Davis here, please. Go for it. Okay, here we go. My name's Rich Eisen. I have a podcast. Miss a scheduled appearance and I'll put you on blast. New York is my home, the island of Staten. I've conquered Bristol, even Manhattan. Now I'm on the West Coast, relaxing and chill, living on the mean streets of Beverly Hill.
Oh, man.
Rapping isn't my forte, in case you couldn't tell. I'm more relaxed on the network, NFL.
That was cold right there. You way better than a lot of rappers that are making records right now.
Yes!
Yes.
I feel bad for that.
Look on Baron Davis's face right now. It has not changed for all 40 seconds.
You want me in or not?
Sorry, Rich Eisen.
You can be on Ice-T next album. Ice-T, man, why did he say that to you?
You know what? Because first of all,
why would he say that? He was just trying to, not saying that the raps was bad, but it wasn't like it was a bad rap. It's a good rap for a sports announcer, but for him to actually, Ice-T a hater.
Are you saying that Game was not recognizing Game? Is it what you're saying?
No, yeah. I mean, that was just whatever game y'all was playing.
You know why? Because
I was playing buddy ball.
You know what I needed to do? I needed to put my area code in there. Isn't that what is that what it's missing? The 718?
You ain't had no hand movements. You ain't had no swag. It's not just like words. You gotta feel what you're saying.
Well, maybe I need to get.
I'm gonna get you in the studio.
Please.
I'm putting you on this album.
Will
too.
you do this?
Yep.
Will you please?
Yep. I'm putting you on the intro.
Look,
on this album.
I have been invited to do things by people, and I then show up and do them.
No. I got you. I got you. Yes.
Now, do I write myself? Like, how do I write it?
No, we got you.
You do.
You'll help. You're a writer, so we'll sit in and we'll sit in the studio. We'll write, listen to the beat, mix it up, and then we'll put
Baron Davis, this is going to happen.
This is happening for sure.
Does that
But
make
you don't have to rap though. I'm telling you, you may have a better singing voice. You may have always wanted to be Frank Sinatra, and we can do that.
That's true. By the way,
you should mention that, Baron.
By the way, that is my go-to song. I have brought down houses.
Come on, talk to me.
With Sinatra.
See?
These guys have seen it.
There it is.
I sing my way, and I throw the microphone down and walk out.
No mic drop. You throw it down.
Windmill it like Gronk. I have broken microphones, sir.
That's killer.
Because I only know one speed.
Yeah, go hard.
See, now Game is now recognizing Game.
Game is recognizing Game.
Thank you. All right, before I let you go, what's up with Lonzo? He's working out for the Lakers Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I'm excited to see the outcome or hear the outcome. I wish I can go to the workout. I'm excited to hear the outcome.
You know, Charles called his dad the worst guy in sports. Barkley called him that. Worst guy. He despised. I think he used the word despise, actually.
I don't know why. I mean, yeah, hey man, it's people are giving him the platform. I've never been in a generation where the media spends so much time interviewing the fathers, the mothers, the aunties, the cousins. Like it's just what it is. You know what I mean? And so. As a media, it's just
come on. Now, hold on a minute.
No, I'm
the media has invited him on in many spots.
Man,
okay?
so many times.
Understood.
So you giving him the platform for that to happen. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But he's not making. Lonzo's
nobody tried to interview my mama when I was coming up because I guarantee you.
You shut it down?
Yeah, it would have went all the way down. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
So what about the report that the Lakers need to be wowed by him?
Nobody was interviewing Allen Iverson, Mom. You know what I'm saying?
I know that, but LeVar is also making himself quite available. He's not saying no either.
He's a personality. He's a personality.
So what about the report out there that the Lakers are not wowed by his ability on tape and that the dad concerns them and they're going to pass on him unless they get socks knocked off Wednesday? What do you make of that?
We'll see what happens Wednesday. I think one, that's BS, because when the kid goes to the pros, your parents aren't really your parents are not involved in the team and the infrastructure. It ain't gonna be none of that.
So what? He's not. What I mean? LeVar
his dad.
He won't show up to He won't show up to to Staples.
To the games?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a ticket. But you think he gonna be walking in the locker room telling Luke Walton, let me talk? And none of that is gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's a whole different game. There's a distance. And one, Lonzo is gonna have an opportunity to go and be himself. You know what I mean? And prove who he is and his legacy. I think the kid is a really, really, really talented kid, and I'm excited to hear about his workout.
Me too.
Coming out the Lakers.
Absolutely, me too. And I've heard nothing about him and how he's a stellar young man, and he's got obviously a great game. Before I let you go, though, here's the last one for you. Lakers go on they draft him, okay? Lakers go on a 5-game losing streak, which can happen. It happens for the Lakers frequently, all too frequently for the Lakers these days. And Luke Walton decides to just keep Lonzo on the bench, because whatever he's seen in practice is one thing, and what he's done just wants to do because he's a coach. You don't think somebody's sticking a mic in front of LeVar Ball's face, say, what do you think of this? And you don't think he's going to say something about the coach or even Magic? You don't think that's going to happen?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. Yeah, but
that's not a problem.
That ain't going to get his son off the bench. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? When his son gets to the pros, he has to prove himself. His daddy, no matter what his dad says, none of that matters. He's going to have to prove himself each and every night. So it has nothing to do with what your parent can say, or that has no influence. You know what I mean?
I do.
So his game will speak volumes and will speak louder than anything that his dad can say, or somebody sticking a microphone in front of his dad's face about, controversy. I think all that, as he gets to the pros, kind of gets weighed down. You know what I mean? And gets smashed down.
At Baron Davis on Twitter, blacksanta.com to check on all the diversity being celebrated through storytelling and engaging content, high-quality products. Law's wearing a T-shirt right here today. Positivity, year-round giving, vivid imaginations, all of it is there at blacksanta.com. And I am thrilled to be accepting your invitation to appear on Basket Bars.
You know what that is?
It's going to be my hit debut.
You know what Basket Bars means?
Yeah, that I'm rapping about hoop.
Okay.
Am I not wrong? Yes? I'm dapping right now and blowing it up. He didn't blow it up. He didn't blow it up, did he?
I'm going to try and get LeVar on there, too, with you. Get y'all collaborate.
A Rich Eisen LeVar Ball collaboration.
Can we get that done?
That is
LeVar Ball is a genius.
That is the essence of big balling. That is the essence.
Hey, I think he's a brilliant dude.
If there was a picture in the dictionary next to Big Baller, it's Rich Eisen and LeVar Ball collaborating on a rap for Basket Bars.
On a Big Baller track for the commercial.
Featuring Lil Eisen.
Oh, yeah. That's me.
Right?
Yeah, because Lil Dicky's already taken.
Lil Eisen.
Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Thanks, Baron.
Thank you,
Good to see you. Baron Davis is here.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that, download our app. Please, just if it's a memory thing, just delete other apps. You don't need those apps. This app, the Rich Eisen Show app, you need that.